Good afternoon. It's Tuesday around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks for joining in. We are on the Stampin' for Fun Facebook page where I try to hop on every Tuesday around 2 p.m. just to share stamping information, to share what's going on in the Stampin' for Fun world, and of course to do some stamping. We always have to do some stamping when we get together. So I love to also use my Tuesday at 2s to just say hi to everyone. Oh, Maureen, hi, great to see you on. How are things out there in Newfoundland? I keep thinking of you. I love it how you post those pictures, and it just reminds me that it might be cold here, it might be snowy here, but it's nothing like what you've got out there in Newfoundland. It really is like Snowmageddon, I think is what you called it. Oh my goodness, I'm glad you're keeping safe, hopefully, and staying warm. Hi, Donna. Okay, so yeah, surviving is the key. Maureen says, we're surviving. Okay, hopefully you guys have enough food because you won't be able to really go out to the store, I'm sure, and get extra food. Hopefully you guys are eating okay. Anyway, I love to use Tuesday at 2 to connect with people, so don't be shy. You can always tell me where you're from, what's going on with you guys. We can talk about the weather. I love to see what you're stamping. You can post pictures. You can say hi. I love all of that. So let's share some information from the Stampin' for Fun world. First things first is upcoming classes. So let's see. I tried to put a list here of everything. Maybe I'll share that one later. But the registration deadline is coming up really soon for these two events. One of them is my stamping online. So these are great for long distance. Now just let me see whether I can switch this because I bet it's all backwards to you. Let's see whether I can switch it around. Let's see whether that's gonna work because then the words won't be quite so backwards. Although there we go. Okay, so the registration deadline for this is coming up on January the 26th. So that's pretty soon. I am looking for a few more stampers to join me. The reason why even though we're not doing the event until February the 13th, the reason why the registration deadline is early is because I mail out actual make and take packets. As this is a stamping class, even though it's called bingo, it's not a gambling thing. It's really a stamping class where I will mail out make and take packets. And then I'll also include some bingo cards because that'll be part of the fun. Is we'll do some stamping. So then you get the make and take packets. Sometimes people are a little worried. What if I don't have exactly the right stamp set that you're using? I purposely design the cards so that you can use kind of a generic stamp set. Usually it's like some kind of word or something like that. Or else all the pieces are die cut and that's all that you need. So it really is a fun evening and it's all done online. I email out a link and you join in and it's a virtual stamping class. I'll show you some stamping demonstrations. We'll have some stamping prizes. We'll play some games of bingo for fun. And yeah, it's just a really nice evening. And the reason I used to do these stamping bingo classes in person, but I always like to kind of do it in the winter because I feel like winter is such a blah time, right? So it's nice to be able to do something fun. But I swear it was like 2 years in a row we had like a huge snowstorm. I put huge in quotations, knowing that huge out here is not the same as maybe huge in Newfoundland, but and it kind of affected my bingo night. So then I thought, why don't we just do it online? We can stay cozy at home. And oh, I think Donna's on. So Donna is someone that's registered, but share the news. It is really fun. We all get online and we can even comment in the little chat box and it's fun. So the registration deadline for that is coming up really soon on January the 26th. So I think we're already the 21st. So only 5 more days to register for that. So that's one of the announcements. The other one, there's only 4 days left. the RSVP deadline's coming up on January the 25th for Creating for Christ. So this event is different from all my other events. I'm just finishing off a blog post now where I'll be talking about it, sharing some photos from the previous year, and we'll be making 4 stamping projects, and usually the projects lend themselves well to just reflection, and the projects are meant to be inspirational to help us focus on Christ and to focus on the spiritual aspect of our lives. So this is a really unique event. If you can come out to Markham and enjoy it, please do. The registration deadline is on the 25th. The actual event is on February. Did I say the registration? The registration deadline is January 25th. The event is on February the 8th. Oh, hi Nadine, good to see you on. Just doing some announcements here. So if you can come out, come out. We have a nice time. There's kind of devotional sharing, there's music, just symbols and things to help us sort of reflect on Jesus. So it's a great event, and if you cannot come out, if you live too far away, or maybe there's a conflict with the time and the day, it's in the afternoon from 2 to about 6 p.m. So if you're not able to come out, I do offer Take It to Go. So people who order the Take It to Go Creating for Christ, it's super interesting because I don't just send the make and take supplies. I also send the video from the day. So you actually get a video of the kind of inspirational sharing that goes on. Often I refer to resources that can help us spiritually, and so you get the links to those resources as well. The music, I usually put some YouTube videos of the music that we used. In the past, my husband's played guitar, but he's actually not available. The whole church's music team is on a retreat, so they can't help us with music. In the past, I've had someone at our church helping with the music, so I think I will actually be using YouTube music videos at my Creating for Christ event. So so if you get the Take It to Go, you'll get those same YouTube videos so that you can enjoy the music and inspiration as well. So the registration deadline for that is on January the 25th. Okay, so let me flip the camera around. I have a few more things to share and show. Oh, no, I must show you this. Okay, so I put this together to get ready for our stamp camp because sometimes it's great to have a visual on all the stuff you can get as part of the Stampin' Up! Starter Kit. It's on sale during Celebration. You can choose, now this is the regular starter kit, you get to choose $165 worth of stuff. So all the things I have in here are just samples. You can pick whatever you want, but all the stuff in here equals to about $165. Punches, ink pads, dimensionals, snail, blocks, paper, all those things. You can choose whatever you want for $165. The price is only $135, and in most provinces there's no tax, and for everybody there's no shipping. So you want to take advantage of that Celebration perk of add-on bonuses. So the starter kit is already an amazing deal. So you choose $165 of whatever you want. You pay only $135, but just during Celebration you get these extra add-on options. So let me show you. You get a paper sampler, so you can see just a variety of different papers, totally free. Okay, and then as well, you can pick a stamp set of your choice, any value. So I just met up with someone who was planning to get the starter kit, and she chose, I think, the most expensive stamp set in the catalog as her freebie. It was like $61, and the computer, no problem. You can pick any stamp set for free, and my favorite is you get this cute little mini trimmer absolutely free as well, only during Celebration. So I don't even know if Stampin' Up's going to sell these or whether right now they are only free when you get the starter kit. So I would love to have you join my team. If you enjoy stamping, then you belong on my team. We have stampers on our team from all different provinces in Canada. So even though we do have team meetings once a month in Markham, where we do stamping and have prizes and all of that. Even if you're long distance, you just join in on Facebook Live. We live stream it. You get to be part of the chance to win prizes and participate as well. So it's just a fun, we're a fun, positive group. So I'd love to welcome you. Don't wait too long. March 31st comes quickly, and of course, it's always better to take advantage earlier. Okay, so now I'll flip over the camera and I'll fix this so that all my stuff doesn't end up backwards whenever okay, I think hopefully we're back on track now, right? Everything's the right way. Let's flip this around and we'll get doing some stamping. And if you're just joining in, this is Tuesday at 2. I love to share stamping. I love to share things going on in my Stampin' for Fun world. My name's Genevieve. I've been a demonstrator for now over 12 years. I can't believe it has been that long. Where does time go? It's pretty miraculous how quickly time goes. Okay, so hopefully you can see that okay. Every time I put on my mount, it's always a little bit of a question. Let me show you some of these projects. Okay, we'll put that on there. Maybe we can brighten things up a bit, get some light going. Okay, so these projects here are a little sneak peek of my next special stamp camp. It is called my Botanical Prints Stamp Camp. Okay, and it's using the whole Botanical Prints suite, which comes with tons of stuff inside. So just by purchasing the suite, the value of the suite, or the medley, I think they call it a medley. When you purchase that medley, it's the value of it is like $118. Okay, so if you purchase that medley from me, I'll give you 12 project tutorials using the medley. So here's a little sneak peek of 4 of them already. Okay, hopefully you can see that okay. Okay, and so I call them 12 projects that you'll get because they are not all cards. I know everybody enjoys cards, but sometimes it's fun to have some other things too. This is a little tea bag holder. So I can't remember if I showed you guys this last time. So I just wanted to give you a sneak peek of this because just by purchasing this medley, you will get the 12 tutorials. But if you would actually like, thank you, I'm glad you like the cards. This is just a sneak peek. But if you want to actually get the cardstock, because the medley doesn't include the card bases or anything, it includes some of these elements, the ribbon, see this like fun die cutout here. It includes the stamp set. But if you want all the cardstock pieces cut up and everything set for you, then what you would need is order the Take It To Go, or you can come out. We're going to do it in person in Markham on March the 25th at 6:30. Okay, so there's 3 different options here for the Botanical Prints Stamp Camp. It's an amazing deal because you get the Botanical Prints medley included with the class. Okay, so really I'm only charging $10 for kind of cutting the cardstock for you and using my ink pads and stuff like that. So, but if you're not able to attend in person, then Take It To Go, or even just purchase the medley from me. You can either contact me directly or you can hop on my online store. And then if you do that, you'll get just the tutorials. Whereas these ones, you get the cardstock pieces so that you can actually make the projects. Okay, but if you have lots of cardstock and you think you can manage yourself with the tutorials, then you just need to choose option 3. Okay, so, okay, that's the last announcement. Hi, Karen. Good to see you on here. Okay, so let's do some stamping. I hope I have time. I actually want to show you 2 projects. So we're still in January, so we're showcasing the product of the month, which is the From My Heart Designer Series paper. So as you can see, my paper is well used and well loved. I keep using it, but if you haven't been joining in each week, it's good for you to know that what I try to do is pick a product of the month, and I try and showcase it all month on my Facebook Live videos. So January has been all about this gorgeous paper. It's called Specialty Designer Series paper because one side is kind of matte, but you still have beautiful colors, those beautiful Stampin' Up! Colors. But the other side, you get these foil accents. So maybe I'll hold this one up so you can kind of see those foil accents. Can you see how it shines there? Oh, fancy. And of course, Stampin' Up! Is super organized. A lot of the images in these papers coordinate with the heart punches that are available too. So yeah, so this is the product we're showcasing this month. And let's see what we're going to make with it today. I think I could use any of these papers. They're all lovely, but I think I'm going to go with, there was this one in the back here. Yeah. Okay, so I am going to take some of the Designer Series paper and our trimmer, and I'm just going to cut it at 3 inches by 3 inches here. So let's pop that on. Don't forget to say hi if you're on. Just helps me know that I'm not all alone here, although stamping alone is totally fine. That's the great thing about this hobby, is you can do it completely on your own. But you can also do it with others. And I do like to stamp with others, so that's why I do these Facebook Lives. So it's nice if you can let me know you're on, let me know how you're doing. It's always fantastic. Okay, so all I did was cut a 3 by 3 square. Oh, my friend Leanne is on. Hello, Leanne. She's from very far away. She's from Scotland. Okay, so you can already think I've been focusing on the From My Heart Designer Series paper because it's getting close to Valentine's Day. But you notice I've been doing a few treats. So I think the first week I did a treat. Last week I did a card, a treat box. This week I'm using our mini pizza boxes. So they come in a package of 8 and they come unassembled like this. Hi, Barb. So they come unassembled, so you do need to kind of assemble them. So I'm going to show you. Oh, but actually before I assemble it, I find it easier to kind of put the paper on before I assemble it. It's totally fine if you want to glue it on after, but I think it's easier to do it beforehand. Oh, it's almost a shame to cover up this side of the foil paper. Okay, we won't look. That's why it's nice to buy multiple packs. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's get this box together then. Okay, hopefully I can, every time I do it, you kind of have to think a little bit. There's these little holes here where these pieces fit in. You got to take out these little bits here. And then there's little divots that these go into here. There we go. And that's our pizza box. Okay, and we should definitely fill it with chocolate. But I think in this box you could also put like a gift card. So that would be a nice little treat to bless someone with. Okay, and let's finish off the rest of our project. It'll go really quickly now. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. I'm going to use these gorgeous doilies. You get a whole bunch in a package. I think you end up with 40 in a package. Oh, they come in 2 colors too. There's real red. I think I'm going to go with the Flirty Flamingo doily heart. And we'll glue this on. Okay. And so this is a super quick and easy project to make. And I feel like Valentine's Day is not just about lovers. You can totally give a friend this this project or this completed project. You could fill it with chocolates or a gift card. I know the other side was good, Leanne. I just saw you said that you like the other side better. I know the foil side is so gorgeous. Okay, and then I'm going to use the coordinating stamp set that goes along with this paper. It's the Heartfelt stamp set. Okay, and oh, I already took the stamp out. I'm using the From My Heart to Yours. I'm already thinking all these little Valentine treats I'm going to make, or I'm making. Can anyone guess who I'm going to send them to? Where they're going to go to? Someone can guess. You guys have all heard my stories before. I'm going to send it to my son. He went away to university this year, And some of my friends laugh at me because when I say went away, I mean, I live in Markham. He went to the university down in Toronto, Ryerson University. So really, it's just 45 minutes drive down. Yeah, Maureen's right. Ethan. Yes, that's who I'm going to send it to. I'll probably put it all in a box, all these little Valentine treats, and send it off to him. Okay, I should have put the punch aside that I wanted. I would like to use the 1.5-inch punch. Here it is. Yes. So it's very silly. He's really just downtown. But, you know, since he's not at home, it feels so far away. I mean, he may as well be in Vancouver since I can't see him anyway. But I guess the difference is if I wanted to see him, I literally just have to hop in the car and I'll be there in 45 minutes. So I guess it is pretty lame for me to be like, oh, he's gone away to university and act all... because one of the girls in our church small group, her daughter went to Carleton University, and that's in Ottawa. So that's like a 5-hour drive from us. So she gets to see her daughter far, far less. Okay, so there you go. And of course, I think last time I had run out of this ribbon, but ta-da, I have some now. It is the double-stitched satin ribbon. So Leanne, there's our shine that we covered up. Even though our paper doesn't have shine, this ribbon has some shine. I'm just going to do a tiny knot here. And then we'll have our finished little box. So since today's project was so quick, I was going to do a card for you too. I hope that's okay. Because I thought, you know, sometimes maybe you don't want to just give the treat just in a box, although you totally could. See, I think that really makes it work. That just gives it that extra wow. So I'm going to just use our glue dot. And the glue dots are easy to use. They're perfect for little embellishments. I don't know if you can see, there's like a little circle of glue on there. And you just pop this right on top. Okay. There. I should have had my chocolates all ready. Okay, so if you see anything you like, of course, don't forget, you can just shop on my online store. Just go to genevieve.stampinup.net, click the Shop Now button, and when you use that host code, you will get immediately, well, not immediately, once I have them all written. They are almost written, I think. You get the tutorials for these 4 cute cards. Okay, and then if your order's $50 or more, this is our online ordering special for January, you will get the make and take supply so that you can complete these cards as well. You need to use your own stamps and ink, but I'll send you some of that paper to finish this off. You'll get the ribbon, everything you need, punched out, die cut for you, all set. Okay, so this is a special just for those who shop on my online store in January and use that host code. Okay, so there we go. There's our cute little box. So fast, so easy. And because you get 8 pizza boxes in a package, you can easily whip off 8 to give to your neighbors, colleagues at work, church group, or your book club, whatever. It's so, so easy. And I think, someone correct me if I'm wrong, we've got the white ones, but at Christmas in the holiday catalog, we had gold ones, and I think they carried over. So if you wanted to get gold pizza boxes as well, you totally could. Okay, so let me show you I can't remember if I've shown you this project before. This was the one that we did in our, in the customer appreciation event that I had at the end of December. And I realized, even though it's not using the product of the month, which is this gorgeous designer series paper, it is using the coordinating stamp set. So I thought it would work really well to go with the box. So let's do a quick card too, since the box was so quick and easy. Give you a second bonus project. I'm going to use the Happy Valentine's Day stamp. I'll put it on this block here. And we're going to use our real red ink and Stampin' Up, right? Stamp. We're Stampin' Up. Did you guys see a few weeks ago that post I made? Sometimes I have my youngest son crafting in, well, not crafting, trying to help me in the craft cave a bit. And he's working away, but he can't work and not talk at the same time. Nathaniel must talk at the same time. I'm enjoying it because I know in a few years he'll be a teenager and all I'll hear is grunting and snorting and really not much else. Ooh, ooh. Okay, we got a little bump there. I don't know why. Okay, so there we go. I don't feel I have to do it again. So what does my son say? He says, Mom, I know why your business is called Stampin' Up. It's because you do so much with stamps. Stamps, get it? Stampin' Up. he's like, it's not called dimensionaling it up. And for some reason that cracked me up so hard because he knows there must be something dirty on my stamp. Anyway, good enough. We've got that. And then we're going to use our coordinating punch. So yes, the children say the darndest things, right? Okay, we'll just go with this side. Maybe I had a dimensional backing on my stamp. I don't know what's all about that. Okay, so here we go with our coordinating punch. Okay, and then we'll put it again on these gorgeous doilies. I think I'm going to take we'll use the red one. Okay, a lot of my stuff, you can see stuff on the back. That's the great thing about paper crafts. If you make a mistake, you can just flip it over. Okay, and then I'm going to use I want to use this one, kind of this lace heart here. Oh, I know, I love punches too, Leanne. So fast, so easy. Okay, but what I'm going to do is make sure I close this ink pad, because that's dangerous. Okay, I'll stick my elbow right in it, never fails. Okay, and we'll put this on here, and then I'm just going to use the Blushing Bride. So same as this color. Okay, hi Sherry. And here's our Blushing Bride ink. And again, our inks are really juicy, so I don't have to push with superhuman strength. I find tapping works really well. And then I'm just going to do one kind of at the top here. Okay. Okay, good. I was just perplexed why I was getting that funny white mark on the other ones, but we seem to be okay here. Okay, there we go. Now, if you do not have a really firm table surface like I do, like if you craft on sort of those plastic craft tables or whatever, when you're using photopolymer stamps, I would highly, highly recommend that you use one of our foam mats, okay, to keep underneath you when you're stamping. It really helps, 100% helps with the photopolymer stamps. That's just a little tip there. Okay, so let's get this on here. Use our snail. Okay, so again, today's projects are really quick and easy, but if you're like me, sometimes it's super satisfying to have quick and easy projects, because the benefit of those kind of projects, or these kind of projects, is that you can whip off several of them. And so like a Valentine's treat box, Valentine's cards, those are the perfect sort of things that you would want to make several of, right? And so that's why I thought I'd make these projects quick and easy so that you could make several of them to be able to share with others. Okay, so there we go. I'll give you the measurements. Maybe you guys want the measurements. For the Blushing Bride piece is 3 1/4 by 5 1/2. And the Whisper White piece is 3 inches by 5 1/2. Okay, and the card base is regular. It's just cut in half at 4 1/4. Okay, so this was one of the quick cards that we did at my customer appreciation at the end of December, but I don't think I ever showed you guys on Facebook Live. So I thought I would quickly show you, since I thought it matched perfectly with our little treat box that we did today. So you could just write a nice little message inside. I would put some Whisper White in there inside, pop it in an envelope, and then our envelopes are nice too, with the nice, I don't know if you've ever noticed, our clear envelopes also have like, I don't know what that's called, angled sides, so that when you fold it over, there's no bunching. Anyway, that's just a little thing about our clear envelopes. Oh yeah, Sherry's saying she loved her little treat box at Stamp Camp. So we had 48 people registered. So I shouldn't say I and my Team Stick helpers made up 50 of these little boxes and filled them for the ladies that came to Stamp Camp on Saturday. I like to do sometimes little themes or just little things to let the ladies know I'm so happy you came and stamped with me. So, but wouldn't that be perfect? A perfect little combo to just stick in someone's mailbox, or bring over if you get invited for dinner, or maybe if someone shovels your driveway for you, or the UPS man. I should leave one for the UPS man. They're still delivering my parcels in this weather. So there is a perfect little example. Okay, so thanks for tuning in today. Hopefully you got all the announcements that I shared in the beginning. And just a reminder that my January online ordering special will be ending January 29th. So you need to take advantage before that if you would like the tutorials for these cards, or if you'd like the make and take supply for these cards. Just remember to place your online order before January the 29th, and just head to genevieve.stampinup.net. Click the Shop Now button and make sure to use that host code. When your order is $50 or more, you get the make and take supplies, but less than that, you still get the tutorials no matter what for any size online order. Okay, so thanks for tuning in. Have a great day today. Today's Tuesday, so we'll see you next week on Tuesday. Next week will be the last week that I'll be showcasing the From My Heart Designer Series paper as the product of the month. I have something cute planned to show next week, and then after that we'll be on to February, and it'll be a different product a month. So I love it when you tune in each week to see what I'm crafting. I always appreciate your comments. I love stamping with you. Okay, so thanks for tuning in. Bye everyone.